Jan loved exploring old markets, searching for strange items to feature on his YouTube channel. One evening, he stumbled upon a narrow stall hidden between two crumbling walls. An old man sat behind it, surrounded by dusty antiques, but one object stood out: a heavy, rusted camera that looked older than time itself. Jan asked, "Does it still work?" The old man smiled strangely and whispered,
"It works only for those whose time is almost over."
Jan laughed and bought it, thinking it was nothing more than a creepy sales trick. At home, Jan set up everything for his first episode: lights, microphone, background. Then he lifted the old camera. The moment he touched it, the room grew colder. He took the first picture, his studio, but when he looked at the photo, he froze. There was a stranger standing behind him. A tall man behind the curtain, a pale woman near the door, a child facing the wall. He took another picture. This time, the figures were closer, and every one of them had the same posture, leaning slightly toward the camera, as if trying to enter through the lens. Jan deleted the photos immediately and shut the camera off, but fear crawled under his skin. The next night, Jan woke up to a bright flash. The camera had taken a picture by itself. Hands shaking, he opened the new photo. It showed Jan sleeping in his bed, taken from above, and behind him stood the three figures again. But now, their expressions were changing, grinning, tilting their heads, watching him, and in every new photo, they were pointing at him. Terrified, Jan rushed back to the market to return the camera. But the old man's stall was gone, as if it had never existed. Searching the camera, Jan found a small folded note hidden in the film compartment. The ink was smeared, the handwriting unstable. It read, "The camera doesn't show ghosts. It records future victims, and it shows what they see seconds before they take you." Suddenly, everything made sense. These figures weren't ghosts, they weren't trapped. They were hunters, and every photograph was a step they took toward him. Jan ran back to his room, grabbed the camera to smash it. But a new photo printed on its own. A picture of Jan's back, taken just seconds ago. A shadow standing behind him, its hand reaching. That night, Jan vanished. The camera went live by itself, streaming from his desk until the battery finally died. Days later, the police found only the camera. Inside, it was one final picture: Jan's empty room. The angle was low, as if someone was standing exactly where Jan disappeared. At the bottom of the photo was a date, the exact date Jan went missing. From that night on, anyone who takes a photo with that camera will find a new face in the background, a face of someone who hasn't disappeared. Yet.